Here's a heavy one. Judgment. The role of judgment in our food choices. Now, last year, I was in Australia and I was cooking dinner for 10 people who had been invited to hear a presentation that I was giving. And one of the men who was there came up to me. Now, this person was responsible for bringing 2 fast food chains into Australia, big ones, right? Massive impact on the health and well-being of Australians, okay? And definitely not anything healthy served at either of those places. So before my presentation, he came up to me and he said, "Hello, do you know who I am?" And I said, "Yes, I do know who you are." And he said to me, "Do you think I'm the devil incarnate?" Well, he didn't actually say it like that, but I can imagine. "Do you think that I'm the devil incarnate?" He didn't say it that way either, but he said that to me. And I said, one of the things that I've learned in my journey in teaching people around food and nutrition is that one of the most toxic things that you can consume is judgment. I didn't say anything else. Now, I gave my presentation and I have a very strong feeling, because I didn't move into judgment with him and that I said that as he sat beside me at the table, we had very different conversations if I had actually on any level expressed judgment towards him. Did I have judgment towards him? Absolutely. I'm human. I'm definitely judgmental. It's one of those things that I'm combating. I've been a judgmental person since I was really young. But what I've found from my own journey is the less judgmental I am, the happier I become, and the less repellent I am to other people. The other thing that happens with me is when I'm judgmental, there's some kind of cognitive dissonance that goes on where I engage in self-sabotaging behavior. And what I find probably the most disconcerting thing about being in that judgment piece is the ill feelings that it creates in my body. So it's not about not having judgment. I think that there's, in a healthy way, judgment is good. It helps us to use, our perceptions to stay on a path of, or to engage in course correction. When it comes to judging other people, though, if you're wanting them to engage in a way of behavior that you think is actually healthy and happy and, positive, that's going to create happiness and is positive, one of the quickest ways to repel people is to start judging them. We have this thing that happens with us as humans where we're resistant to anyone who's judging us, or at the very least, it doesn't make us feel good about ourselves and the other person. So one of the things that you can do to move your space into that path, getting on the path to sweet freedom, not sabotaging yourself, not sabotaging other people, and helping them engage positively in how it is you're wishing to be, is to do as much as you can to remove judgment from other people and from yourself. And understand that most of us, with the knowledge that we have and the resources we have, are just trying to do the very best that we can with those. This man, I don't know his background. I don't know his relationship to power and money, and maybe some wounding that went on in his, childhood that caused him to move into this space and feel that it was, this was a path for him. What I do know is that if I'd moved into that space of judgment, I don't think he would have heard what I had to say. And I think that if you can present an argument from a very reasonable and logical way, the mind can still justify anything, but a way in to the cracks of people's consciousness and changing that is going to be much more likely if you can suspend judgment. Again, not just to other people, but to yourself. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up and like it. Subscribe to the channel and share it with people you care about that can benefit from this. And join our incredibly supportive Facebook group. And lastly, if you're looking to get sugar-free naturally, follow the links below and find out more about the Sweet Freedom online program.